Well, hello, soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you, wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our daily chakra energy reading, and today is Monday, marvelous Monday, August 12th of 2024. So happy Monday to all of you out there. I hope you're all doing so very well. All of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear this message. So use your intuition to tune into what that message is for you. So I have a little special thing. So for those of you who watch my videos often, you know that before I do the videos, I always take my dog for a walk, and I found something very special today. So in the evenings, I also walk her, and there was one day last week where I had taken her for, it was like the evening time, and a as we were walking past, like it was like a phone pole, we like that she always stops at and sniffs, and it's just like right down the block. um so we were walking by this phone pole, and she stopped and sniffed it, and I saw a huge hawk that flew, like it was flying kind of low, and it flew like over the telephone post and turned back around and stopped on and landed on top of the post and just looked, like literally like made eye contact with me and just sat there staring at me. And I was just like, no way, that's wild. Like, this is really happening. So it was huge, and it was so beautiful. And so today, as we were walking past that post, I found this tail feather. Wait, I don't even know if it's to tail feather. That just like came to me intuitively. But so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and trust my intuition. So I feel that this is, one of the hawk's tail feathers. And it was like right next to the post that we had walked by before. And as soon as I picked it up and like was looking at it, because it was right in the middle of the sidewalk, like just present, like there's no way that I could like not see it and not pick it up. It was just perfectly in the middle of the sidewalk. So picking it up, and I was just looking at it, and I just got messages like of the collective that it was like, I feel like this is representing like freedom. This is representing like us spreading our wings and flying and trusting ourselves and going and like putting ourselves out there, however, in whichever way that means. But like, yeah, look at this beautiful feather. And it's like so big. Like, look at this is my hand. Like, it's as big as my hand. And so, yeah, it's huge. Well, my hands aren't huge, but like, as far as feathers go, like, I feel like that's like my favorite one that's been like presented to me, because I have a lot of feathers like that I've, just that literally have just been like presented to me so much since I've been here. Like big feathers, small feathers, like that feather's like average size, but like, oh, amazing. So yeah, I feel like the message coming through for the collective is like it's time to be free. So like releasing ourselves from whatever whatever we feel like we've been holding ourselves in, or whatever we feel like we've been, not moving forward in. It's time to be free and allow ourselves to fly. So, however that message resonates with you or anything, maybe you have hawks that you see often, or, but it was seriously like amazing. And so, like, when I had seen it, the next day that I went walking with my dog, we saw it again. And so, yeah, it was like pretty amazing. I don't know if this is the card or not. I think it's this one. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this one down here. You know, if they fall out, then it's a reason. But I feel like this is the main message. So we're going to stick with this one as being the main message, and then we have a background one. So we're going to put this one to the side, but this is the one that I'm going to actually read from the book. I'm not going to read from the book on this one. So this is our sixth chakra, which is our third eye chakra, Ajna chakra. Check out the healing symbol, number 65. Time and again, I pause and lovingly become aware of myself and discover more and more of my actual needs. Time and again, I pause and lovingly become aware of myself and discover more and more of my actual needs. Yes, love it. I love it. So, our secondary message is from our yin energy, secondary chakra, yin. Check out that healing symbol. And it's number 84. I happily live within the regulating rhythm of the moon's forces. I happily live within the regulating rhythm of the moon's forces. And so this is about us being in alignment with the moon. And that's absolutely what we are, well, that's what we have to, not have to, but I feel like that's what we are tuning back into, is being more in tune with the moon. I know that this full moon coming up, I believe it is a super moon, and it is also a blue moon. So yeah, we'll have to get into that when that day comes. But so today's August 12th. Today is the last day of the Lionsgate portal. So it's, yeah, so like, you know, the energy shifting, the portal closing up and everything. So yeah, also this is 65, which adds up to an 11, and 11s are all about, at least for me, are like the expansion in consciousness, like each of us, because you know it's ones, it's like new beginning, it's new steps up from the zero, you know. So yeah, I love it. All right, let's read it. Time and again, I pause and lovingly become aware of myself and discover more and more of my actual needs. Meaning, when we only take action, we can't achieve a true understanding of ourselves. If we sit around, the same applies as well. As usual, the solution is somewhere in the middle. Whatever you do, do it as consciously as possible, and then take the time to evaluate the experience so that you know its effect on you and what you have actually gained by it. Now you will know much more about yourself and can be sure that your next area of experiences is more in keeping with what is appropriate for you, and you can also make better use of it. In this way, you can fulfill your needs in an increasingly better way and become happier from day to day. Healing stone, opal in general, especially precious opal, hyalite, glass opal. In addition, nephrite. Fragrance essence, chamomile. Bach flower is Serato and Centauri together. So, yeah, it's all about us stopping and becoming aware of ourselves, stopping and becoming aware of the things that we're liking, the things that we are loving. Um, I'll say too that this actually happened to me already earlier. I had to go to the store to get my dog some food, and so I got a couple of other things, and like, you know, just grabbed a couple of things because I was like, ooh, this looks good. You know how they say don't go to the store hungry, but you know, I kept it reeled in, but I grabbed a couple of things, and so when I got home, I was, you know, putting everything away, and I had looked in a bag that I had taken to the store the last time, and it had other things in it that I had grabbed when I was hungry. And I was just like, huh, it's interesting to see the mood that I was in that day versus the mood that I'm in now. So, and I just like, it just made me laugh. And I was just like, huh, that's interesting. So, yeah, it's 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 literally like exactly this, like just stopping and becoming aware of ourselves, and like, oh yeah, like that day I was in a certain mood, and so I picked up these certain things, or today I was in like this mood, and like, So these certain foods came to me, So it was very interesting. And so as it doesn't have to be something big that you're stopping and becoming aware of yourself. It could be just something small like that, like, oh, last time I went to the grocery store and I was hungry, this is what I bought. And now this time, this is what I bought. That's kind of funny. And like, think of like, what mood was I in on that day? So yeah, time and again, I pause and lovingly become aware of myself and discover more and more of my actual needs. So, I hope you all found something that resonates with you. And if you did, and if you're watching this video on YouTube or Unite the 99, then give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps out the video, and I would super appreciate it. If you're watching this on Fanbase, then give it a love, and I would appreciate it as well. So if you are subscribed to the channel, I want to say thank you so very much for allowing me to be part of your journey. So yes, and yeah, and happy back to school day. It's like school started here today, so yeah. All right. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one.